Hey everybody, it is Thursday morning. It's probably about 6 a.m. And I've been bugging people. I'm like, let's go guys, it's time. We gotta go see Fushimi Inari Shrine early. And they're working on it. I got a Family Mart sandwich, egg salad. And, you know, these sandwiches, they've never let me down. They're good sandwiches. Eventually, everybody's ready to go, and I'm like, alright, let's go. Off to Kyoto Station. Taking the Nara line, I believe, to the Fushimi Inari station, which is all decked out with some red gate stuff. That was cool. So yeah, the Fushimi Inari thing. Oh man, I really should have read about this more. But basically there's like a god and the messengers are the foxes. So there's a bunch of fox statues around. They're usually holding a message or maybe a ball or a fish or something. Again, I should have looked into the symbolism of what the ball is. Maybe it's just neat. But anyways, we're going around taking pictures and making a video. Apparently, that's rude. Sorry everyone. But it's a cool shrine, you know? I just wanted to be one of the millions of other people that have done the same. Sorry for being a basic Instagram, you know. But yeah. Look at how cool it is. I heard that there's at least 1,000 of these gates. And I believe it after walking through them for about 2 hours. Yeah. And there's a bunch of gates over here too. We might come down that way. And we got here around 6:30, which isn't super busy, but there is like, you know, a fair amount of other people here. Holy shit, apparently 10,000 Torii gates? That's crazy. I thought 1,000 would be a lot. Yeah, just you know, I have an audience for this episode. But yeah, every now and again the crowd thins out and we can get some shots of us in the gates without other people in them. Which I don't super mind if there's other people in them, but it is kind of nice to get like that classic picture. But also there's a nice stream here. We saw a turtle and a fish. Yeah, that's nice. Nice to know that a turtle can live down there. So yeah. Again, we're like, are we supposed to be taking pictures of this? But, I mean, 100 other people are taking pictures of everything that I'm taking a picture of, so... Sorry, guys. It's the classic, I'm seeing other people do the wrong thing, and I'm doing it, I guess. But, yeah. We're going up still. And... yeah, I don't know, it's cool. Some more gates over here. Yeah, here's the first decent lookout area where you can see Kyoto. We were trying to look at where Kyoto Tower was, because our hotel's kind of close to there, but I couldn't really see it. I don't know, maybe it's behind one of those bigger buildings. I think it's pointed the right way, or at least that side of the mountain. And then, yeah, we went up further, and there's an even better lookout point by this rock where everyone's taking pictures of. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, Don, get over here. Let's get one of Don. And then I was like, get one of me in front of these Instagram ladies that are taking forever. I'm like, oh my god, can you take a jumping picture somewhere else for a half an hour? But whatever. So yeah. We continued up the path. I think this is where most people turn around at that lookout, because, you know, the top of the mountain doesn't have a better view of, like, the surrounding areas. It's another shrine, which we're down to see. And this side of the path, this up here is like a loop that you can do. There's supposed to be a washroom, but it wasn't open for another, like, 40 minutes. And, yeah, you know, that's basically Adam needed to use the washroom. And I'm gonna tell you about it, I guess. But yeah, since it wasn't open, we all went to the top of the shrine, killing some time, and yeah, top of the mountain shrine. Pretty cool. It like rained a little bit, but not really. And yeah, it's like a neat candle over here. Some neat gates again. That's me in some of the gates. Yeah. So now we're making our way down. This is a lot of video of red gates. I mean, it was kind of a long walk. I was into it. Here's another shrine. And this shop was selling real kitsune masks, which I thought about buying one. It was $190 for the less detailed one on the left there. And they were like paper craft, Japanese paper craft. They had a special word for it, and I just didn't feel like spending $190 on a paper mache mask that would break in my luggage on the way home. Even though it looked really nice and stuff. It's probably for the best. But yeah. Anyways, making our way down the mountain, saw a citrus tree. I was like, wow, citrus trees can grow out here? Like, I thought they got like a winter that wouldn't allow that, but I mean, that was a big tree. Anyways, we're taking the side path to leave the area. It's starting to get really busy, but you know, not in the side path. And there's also a cat here. We actually saw a shop that had a bunch of local cat merchandise for a different cat. I guess people don't like that new cat. Oh, and over here, a jar with rice fish in it. Yeah, I've been looking out for these because I feel like I see a bunch of jars with like plants in them, and I'm like, where's all the rice fish, guys? I thought that was supposed to be a thing, and it was. So after walking on some of the side streets for a bit, I was like, oh, let's go back into like the main temple area and leave the same way that we came. And it's fucking crazy in here. Like, I don't know, it's still pretty early, probably like 9:30, and it's just swarming in there. So we're like, alright, back to the side street where no one is. We'll walk along here. But even this side street led us to like a market street. And Tom was like, whoa, we gotta go to these stalls, guys. And Adam was into getting some ice cream, so we got some ice cream. Anyways, the stalls, I got some fried noodles, and the fried noodles were good. Julie was like really hyped for some meat on a stick, so there's a meat on a stick guy selling Wagyu, which from what I'm hearing, Wagyu is just a Japanese word for cow or beef. So technically everything in Japan is Wagyu. And yeah, I spilled some sauce on my pants. Overall, the meat was good. It was very fatty and like, I don't know, different than I am used to. But yeah, we're making our way to a slightly different train station than the one that we had taken to get here. And yeah, we're taking the train to Gion. Well, a neighborhood kind of close to Gion. Honestly, I didn't see anything calling this area Gion other than everybody just calls it Gion. So I'm not sure why people call it Gion. Like, maybe Google Maps needs to be updated because I don't know. But anyways, I mostly wanted to go here because this is where all the famous pictures of Kyoto are taken. Pretty sure I have a couple of them in here. Oh yeah, here's some like weird art. You know, afterwards I had to put a 100 yen coin in a thing, but it was worth it. And yeah, here's like one of those famous pictures, and this is what it was like when I was here. Pretty crowded. That's fine. You know, I don't mind if it's crowded. It's just like not as cool, to be honest. Then you go up the street a little bit further and then down a little side path and boom, you're at this other shot. Which again, neat street. This is all like gift shops and stuff, which I'm not sure how new that is, but It's alright. I like browse some of the shops and kind of looking for a neat coin purse or something. I got a Great Wave patch. I was into that. And yeah, I took a picture of this kid. Over here, they had a Ghibli store. Studio Ghibli. I was like, okay, they gotta have some cool merch in here, right? And honestly, pretty disappointed in a lot of the merch. I mean, like, it was good, but it wasn't anything that I was like, yeah, I gotta get this. You know, it's a lot of like bags with like Totoro on it or like cloths. I just like want merch that's like a little bit more immersed or like from the thing. Like if it was somebody's specific bag from the movie, I'd be like, whoa, that's cool. Just like Kiki. Like if they had Kiki's like radio from the movie, like why not, guys? Come on. I don't know. Just a little bit of a mess for me. But yeah, I wanted to go to this Waterway bridge that you know, is kind of far away. It's just like a 25-minute walk or something. There wasn't a great bus or train connection, so we're just walking it. And along the way, you know, Japan's pretty nice. Nice parks, nice temples, just nice gardens, and some neat buildings. Giant torii gate down this street. I'm like, damn, that's cool. Just a lot of stuff going on everywhere we go. Even the run-down looking buildings, I'm like, that's cool. I guess it's just because I'm Japan built. There's a sad dog here, which I'm not going to dwell on, but, you know, if that dog's still here when we're coming back, then I'll dwell on it. But, yeah. Coming up to another temple. I'm going to be honest, guys, I'm getting a little bit done looking at temples. I mean, they're all pretty cool, but I am kind of like, man, we've seen a lot of temples. And, yeah, I'm alright for the rest of today. Anyways, this is the Waterway bridge that I wanted to see. I guess you could call it like an aqueduct, but on Google Maps it calls it the Waterway bridge, so that's what I refer to it as most of the time, the water bridge. And yeah, there's water on the top of there. We're gonna go up this side path and look at the water. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? You could touch the water if you wanted to. It's kind of far, so we didn't try. And yeah, it just goes into that tunnel, I guess. Neat. So yeah, that's a water bridge. Kind of dragged everybody over here to look at it, and hopefully they were into it. I don't know, I just saw this bridge and I was like, yeah, I'd go see that. And I can't remember exactly what it was, but in the video I saw, they were saying that it was inspiration for some anime or movie or video game that I was like, damn, that's cool at the time, but I forget. So I'm sorry I can't share that with you guys. It was something neat, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, shit, that dog is still hanging out here. We're all like, what's the deal with this dog? He looks like he's in bad shape. Why don't they love this dog? And I don't know, you know. It's one of those things that, you know, we can't really speak Japanese that well, so we kind of just have to trust that there's a logical reason. And hopefully that dog's not just, like, left alone and abused. Which kind of looked like that was what was happening. I don't know. But anyways, we took the train back towards our hotel, and we're like, oh, let's go get some food in Kyoto Station or something. And there's a ton of space that is, I don't know, dude. The station is huge and they just have everything in here. We saw some signs for a Sweets Festival, and we went up to the 10th floor and looked at it. I guess I was more interested in these pens. I don't think I even filmed the Sweets Festival. Oh wait, this is the Sweets Festival. But I was over it instantly, and I was like, let's just fucking leave. And then we walked around on the 11th floor and looked at all the stores, and we're like, what are we doing here? This all seems like trash. Or it was like really expensive. Or it was full. And eventually I was like, man, fuck this. I'm just gonna go eat at the place next to the hotel. So I went and ate this bowl of rice and fried chicken. And I was like, damn, this was only $6? What a deal. I also got some chips and a drink to chill out later with. And yeah, I was pretty tired, so back to the hotel. Taking off my shoes. Gonna edit some Injured's Quest. And I edited 2 Injured's Quest, and in between I watched an episode of Delicious in Dungeon. That's right, and ate these chips. Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of TV since I was in Japan, so it's kind of nice to watch a TV.